Welcome to the United States of America, a land known for boundless opportunities, freedom of religion, and rich diversity. In this melting pot of cultures and beliefs, the Indian American community has thrived, enriching the landscape of America with timeless Hindu traditions, universal values, and a spirit of unity. Over the past 150 years, mandirs have risen as beacons of spiritual strength and cultural preservation, nurturing Hindu values and traditions in America. One such beacon is the BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham in Robbinsville, New Jersey. Envisioned by His Holiness Pramukh Swami Maharaj and fulfilled under the leadership of His Holiness Mahotsav Maharaj. Akshardham stands as an enduring symbol of love and unity, preserving age-old traditions while sharing universal messages of peace, hope, and harmony for all generations to come. Join us as we embark on a journey of discovery of the BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham, exploring the depth of its spirituality, the beauty of its architecture, and the universality of its messages.
Hello everyone, I'm Jamin Brumbut.
And I'm Rakhi Patel.
From the landmark BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham in Robbinsville, New Jersey.
To your homes from all around the world.
Welcome to today's Spotlight.
We're excited to share event highlights, inspirational stories, and an in-depth look at the BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham campus.
Speaking of the campus, Rakhi, did you know that this Akshardham will house the largest elliptical dome constructed from stone?
Unbelievable. And on top of that, I hear close to 2 million cubic feet of stone sourced from 29 different sites around the world. That's how many were used for the entire Akshardham.
And you know what the most remarkable number is? It's the number 12,500. That's the number of volunteers that helped in taking individual stones and making them into this landmark of Hindu architecture and culture.
A landmark and sacred space of worship inspired by BAPS leaders, His Holiness Pramukh Swami Maharaj and His Holiness Mahant Swami Maharaj.
Speaking of inspired, let's get started with our spotlight today. In our first segment, let's take a moment to hear the voices of inspiring volunteers in today's Voice of Volunteers segment.
Sorry. If my dad was here and I was doing this seva, if my dad was here and he saw me doing this seva, and if I was able to tell him one thing, I would tell my dad, I am doing this seva and I'm doing it for my guru, and I'm just happy to be here. Sorry. So one of the main reasons that I wanted to do this seva, this Akshardham seva, was because of my dad. And right before my dad passed, maybe 2-3 days before, he had told me that do as much volunteering seva that you can do, but make sure you go for Akshardham seva. And he said, make it happen, whatever it was, but make it happen. My name is Poonam Desai. I'm from Cincinnati, and I'm a site volunteer. So the first day, again, when we came on site, we had no idea what seva we were going to do. They gave us this big drill and they told us, start making holes in the stones. And at first I didn't think I was gonna be able to even carry that, drill. So it started all back home in Cincinnati, where the ladies made the flowers out of the shells. And then a lot of those flowers were brought here. Here, they're focusing on the smaller pieces that are left for the panels, whether it's foiling on the shells or it's airbrushing the colors. So it started off with, these ladies were coming to to Mandir every few days in the evenings. And at first we were giving them pasta shells, and we were making them take, pencils and paintbrushes and just make lines and circles. And I think one of the biggest thing is they always make fun of me for this, that when we do Seva Pratna, I always emphasize on Sampthi. And so I will say Sampthi like 2-3 times. And so now whenever they pass, even here, when they pass by me, they'll be like, Punam, Sampthi, Sampthi. And I think that kind of brought us all together because we always joke about it. But so what the ladies were doing, they were taking the shells and they were piecing them together. And on some of it needed colors like airbrush, and some of it needed gold foiling. And then they just put the shells together and made it into a flower. One thing I definitely learned was patience, because when things, came back and we needed to redo things, and remake things, whatever it might be, just being very patient. Even, we're working with people, we're seeing everyone, 7 days a week. Learning to be patient there too. And that's something that I can take back in my career. That's something I can take back in my family life. So the samples that I'm going to show, these are just a few of the pieces that we have. This one, you see there is, 3 different types of shells being used. There's gold foiling on it. There is the shell, spray paint, airbrush, and basically somebody then assembled it together. So these decorations are all made out of shells. And when we receive the shells, we first clean them through, then they get measured. Then it'll go through the process of, it might be gold foiling on them, and it might be, an airbrush color. So they'll go either or both of them. And then after that, they'll go to the teams that are assembling the flowers. Once those get assembled, there'll be one more cleanup process or a touch-up process, and then they get packed up. On the very last day, when a lot of the shipments were being sent here to Robbinsville, we did Garba and outside as the bus was getting packed up. I think everybody was so happy. Everybody, was like, finally, these things are, being packed up, being sent here. It was a little bit bittersweet. Things were finishing up there and being sent here, but everybody was overall just very happy. There was lots of emotions going on at the same time. This is just 2 of the Mailas. I don't know, the way that they were just dressed up, we were just kind of making fun of how they looked. They looked like scientists, but we weren't even, we're working with shells. But it was just funny, the way that they looked. We're enjoying our time. We now only have like 48 hours, I think, to put everything together, but we're enjoying our time. This is something that's gonna last for generations to come, right? And this is something that small little piece that I got to do, that I got to be a part of. And for me, I think it just makes me proud, first of all, to just be a part of this. It makes me feel proud that, again, this is something I got to do, but in future generations are also going to see this. And as people are going to come to the Akshardham, visit the Akshardham, they're going to see these decorations and just maybe be wowed by it. So definitely, I guess, excited to see that part of it.
Today we reached another milestone towards the grand dedication of Akshardham.
Devotees and guests from across the world came together for Pratistha of the various Garbhagruhs of the Mahamandir. As you know, Garbhagruh are the sanctums or shrines of the mandir housing the various avatars of Bhagwan. His Holiness Mahant Swami Maharaj, along with various senior Swamis, performed the Pratistha ceremonies and infused life into these murtis of Bhagwan.
During this ceremony, the ambience, the energy, the devotion, it was amazing. Let's dive in and relive the sights, the sounds, and the inspirational messages from today's event.
Namaste, Jai Swaminarayan. Welcome to BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham in Robbinsville, New Jersey. The vision of His Holiness Pramukh Swami Maharaj to build an Akshardham in North America has been realized. The Akshardham Mahamandir has 12 Garbhagruhs and one central Garbhagruh. Today, in accordance with traditional Vedic rituals, Mahant Swami Maharaj will perform Murti Pratistha of the Murtis in the 12 Garbhagruhs. શ્રી રાધાકૃષ્ણ ભગવાન, શ્રી સીતારામ ભગવાન, ભગવાન શ્રી શિવ પાર્વતીજી, ભગવાન શ્રી તિરુપતિ પદ્માવતીજી, શ્રી હનુમાનજી, શ્રી લક્ષ્મીજી, શ્રી ગણેશજી, શ્રી કાર્તિકેયજી વગેરે દિવ્ય સ્વરૂપોની પ્રાણ પ્રતિષ્ઠા વિધિ પરમ પૂજ્ય મહંત સ્વામી મહારાજની સાથે BAPS સ્વામિનારાયણ સંસ્થા વરિષ્ઠ સંતો રહ્યા છે.
નાના નાના બાળકો, ભાઈઓ બહેનો અને હજારો સ્વયંસેવકો જેમણે અહીંયા સેવા કરી છે, એ તમામને અંતરમાં અત્યંત ઉત્સાહ છે. તમામના હૃદયમાં ભક્તિભાવનો સાગર છલકાઈ રહ્યો છે. આ અક્ષરધામ મહામંદિરમાં 12 ગર્ભગૃહો છે. એ 12 ગર્ભગૃહોમાં ભગવાન શ્રી સ્વામિનારાયણના 4 સ્વરૂપો, શ્રી ઘનશ્યામ મહારાજ, શ્રી નીલકંઠ વર્ણી, આપણા સૌના યોગ અને ક્ષેમનું વહન કરવા માટે વરદાન માગતા ભગવાન શ્રી સ્વામિનારાયણ અને ચિરંતન સમય સુધી આ પૃથ્વી પર ગુણાતીતાનંદ સ્વામી દ્વારા, ગુણાતીત સત્પુરુષ દ્વારા મોક્ષનો પ્રવાહ વહેતો રહે એ માટે ગુણાતીતાનંદ સ્વામીને તિલક કરતા ભગવાન સ્વામિનારાયણ એ 4 ગર્ભગૃહો અને આપણા સનાતન ધર્મના મહાન અવતારી પુરુષો ભગવાન શ્રી રાધાકૃષ્ણ, ભગવાન શ્રી સીતારામ, ભગવાન શ્રી શિવ પાર્વતી, ભગવાન શ્રી તિરુપતિ પદ્માવતીજી, આ બધા જ દિવ્ય સ્વરૂપો બિરાજમાન છે. સાથે શ્રી હનુમાનજી, શ્રી ગણપતિજી, શ્રી કાર્તિકેયજી, શ્રી લક્ષ્મણજી, આ બધા એવા દિવ્ય ભગવાનના એવા ભક્તો એ પણ બિરાજમાન છે. અને સાથે સાથે ભગવાન સ્વામિનારાયણની ગુણાતીત ગુરુ પરંપરા, જેમાં બ્રહ્મ સ્વરૂપ ભગતજી મહારાજ, બ્રહ્મ સ્વરૂપ શાસ્ત્રીજી મહારાજ, બ્રહ્મ સ્વરૂપ યોગીજી મહારાજ, બ્રહ્મ સ્વરૂપ પ્રમુખ સ્વામી મહારાજ, આ બધા જ ગુણાતીત ગુરુઓ એની સ્થાપના પરમ પૂજ્ય મહંત સ્વામી મહારાજના હસ્તે થઈ રહી છે.
આ મંદિર એ શાસ્ત્રીજી મહારાજ, યોગીજી મહારાજ, પ્રમુખ સ્વામી મહારાજ અને મહંત સ્વામી મહારાજ એમના આશીર્વાદ અને એમની પ્રેરણાથી એ થયેલું છે. એટલા માટે તો આપણે જોઈએ તો 2014ની અંદર પૂજ્ય પ્રમુખ સ્વામી મહારાજની 94 વર્ષની ઉંમર હતી, પણ એમને એટલો બધો ઉમંગ હતો કે મારે અમેરિકા અક્ષરધામની જમીન એ જોવી છે અને મારે ત્યાં જવું છે. તો પોતે અહીંયા આગળ પધાર્યા અને અહીંયા આગળ બધા હજારો હરિભક્તો અમેરિકાના એ બધાને સુખ આપ્યું. આપણું જે હરિમંદિર છે ત્યાં પ્રતિષ્ઠા કરી અને સાથે સાથે અક્ષરધામ એનું ખાતમુહૂર્ત પણ પૂજ્ય પ્રમુખ સ્વામી મહારાજે કર્યું અને આજે એની પ્રતિષ્ઠા પણ પૂજ્ય પ્રમુખ સ્વામી મહારાજ મહંત સ્વામી મહારાજ દ્વારા કરશે.
मैं आशीर्वाद प्रदान करने की बात मन में ला ही नहीं सकता। मैं तो यहाँ पर आशीर्वाद बटोरने के लिए आया हूँ और यहाँ पर के ये सारे आशीर्वाद लेकर के जाने वाला हूँ। समृद्धिमयी, भोगमयी, आधुनिकता के चाकचक्य से भरी हुई धरती के ऊपर जो चमत्कार स्वामीनारायण संप्रदाय ने खड़ा किया है, उसका अभिवादन करने के लिए मैं यहाँ पर आया। हमारे प्रातस्मरणीय प्रमुख स्वामी जी महाराज जैसे अत्यंत श्रेष्ठ महात्माओं के कृपा वृष्टि पर कैसे कैसे काम खड़े हो सकते हैं, इसका ये दिव्य दर्शन है। भारतीय संस्कृति का प्रतिबिंब यहाँ पर अपने इस ऐश्वर्य से खड़ा है, जिसमें भारत की भूमि की सारी विशेषताएं हम लोग देखते हैं। ये संप्रदाय अकेले अलग से संप्रदाय नहीं है, ये भारत माता के सारे अंगों को लेकर के चलने वाला संप्रदाय है। हमारी प्राचीनतम अनाद्यनंत वैदिक परंपरा का एक एक अंग यहाँ पर अपना दर्शन देता है। भगवान की कृपा से मैंने कहा, अंतरंग में परमात्मा के साथ जो एक रसता समरसता निर्माण हो जाती है, यहाँ पर यह भव्यता, यह समृद्धि, यह दिव्यता और यह सेवा परायणता, यह सब देख करके भगवान की वाणी यहाँ पर निश्चित रूप से साकार हो रही है। श्री भगवान यहाँ पर आकर के विराजमान हो चुके हैं और हम उस मंगल क्षण के साक्षी है। मैं उस परम पूज्य प्रमुख स्वामी जी महाराज की संकल्पना का अत्यंत बड़ा अभिनंदन करता हूं कि उन्होंने संतों के प्रवास के पश्चात भी सैकड़ों वर्षों तक संदेश देते रहने वाले मंदिरों का निर्माण करने का व्रत लिया और एक अत्यंत महान कार्य करके दिखाया। मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि परम पूज्य श्री महंत जी महाराज ये चाहते हैं कि यहाँ पर मैं राम प्रतिष्ठा के, अयोध्या की अत्यंत भव्य दिव्य राम प्रतिष्ठा के उस महान कार्य का मंगलाचरण मैं यहाँ पर कर लूं। और इसलिए जितने जितने मंदिर ऐसे खड़े होते जाएंगे उतना उतना अगला काल सुखमय होगा। ये मंदिर इंसानियत का मंदिर है, ये मानवता का मंदिर है, विश्व प्रेम का मंदिर है, यूनिवर्सल ब्रदरहुड का मंदिर है। और ऐसे मंदिर के निर्माण के लिए आप सब लोगों को
अक्षरधाम की दिव्य भूमि को, दिव्य स्तंभ को नमो नमः।
अक्षरधाम की दिव्य भूमि को, दिव्य स्तंभ को नमो नमः।
यावत् चंद्र दिवाकरो, यावत् चंद्र दिवाकरो, हे संस्कृति रक्षक नमो नमः।
अक्षरधाम दिव्य अलौकिक उपमा न देवावे एवं स्थान થઈ ગયું છે. અનુપમ સ્થાન અને બધાને જે આવશે એ બધા પ્રેરણા લઈને જશે અને ખૂબ આગળ જીવનમાં આગળ વધશે. બહાર તો અક્ષરધામ થઈ ગયું છે, આપણે અંદર લઈ જવાનું છે. આ અક્ષરધામ અંદર લઈને અને ભવ્ય ત્યાં શણગાર અને બધું ધામધૂમ કરવાની અંદર. આ બધું જે કરીએ, બધું જે કરીએ છીએ એ અંદર જે હતા ભગવાન પ્રગટે અને આપણે બ્રહ્મરૂપ થઈએ એ જ હેતુ છે. બધાને નમસ્કાર, વારંવાર નમસ્કાર. હરિભક્તો કાર્ય કરો એ બધાએ તન મન ધન બધું અર્પણ કરીશ. અલૌકિક શ્રીજી મહારાજને ગમે એવું સમર્પણ કરે. ટૂંકમાં આપણે બ્રહ્મરૂપ આપણે અક્ષરધામ અંદર લઈ જવાનું છે અને ત્યાં આરતી પૂજન બધું કરવાનું છે.
આ એક સ્થૂળ અક્ષરધામના નિર્માણથી લઈને હૃદયમાં, આત્મામાં અક્ષરધામ નિર્માણ કરવા સુધીની પ્રક્રિયા આપણને પરમ પૂજ્ય સ્વામી બાપાએ સ્પષ્ટ કરી આપી છે.
What an awe-inspiring event. Every moment was truly captivating. And the location inside the Mahamandir, I was speechless.
Absolutely, Rocky. Robbinsville Swaminarayan Akshardham is home to some stunning architectural elements. The Mahamandir is a sight to behold inside and out. Let's now take our viewers on a journey on the details of the exterior of the Mahamandir.
Let's embark on a journey through the captivating exterior of the BAPS Swaminarayan Akshardham in Robbinsville, New Jersey. The mandir's exterior reveals tales and features that define its architectural brilliance. We start with the Jagati Peeth. Derived from the Sanskrit words Jagat and Peeth, it serves as the physical representation of the base of the universe and is the physical foundation of the Mahamandir. It also serves architecturally to elevate the Mahashikhar and ensure stability. The Akshardham Mahamandir stands on a 1,100 linear feet long Jagati Peeth, which is 20 feet tall and is composed of 13 layers of intricately carved Bulgarian and Turkish limestone. Within these layers, Jarukos house murtis of Bhagwan Swaminarayan and unique quotes of wisdom from history's most profound thinkers, showcased in intricately carved frames, adding depth and meaning to the Akshardham Mahamandir. Next, the Mandovar, the exterior wall of the Mahamandir. The Mandovar is composed of 21 layers, reaching 33 feet high. It uniquely blends tradition and innovation. Among the layers of the Mandovar, there are 108 Bharatnatyam dance poses. There are 112 beautifully carved images of rishis and sages, and 151 different musical instruments, all elegantly displayed, underscoring the mandir's dedication to tradition and the arts. Ascending the temple stairs, we enter the Ardha Mandap, the gateway to the inner sanctum. The Ardha Mandap consists of 3 chokis, the Pravesh Choki and 2 side chokis. In the Pravesh Choki, 2 domes and 6 pillars, reminiscent of mandirs of Modhera in western India, showcase carvings of Bhagwan Swaminarayan, various Swamis, Shakti Devis, and Ganeshji. Looking up, the Shikhars and Samrans, representing the upward spiritual aspiration of a devotee, hallmarks of the North India Nagaradi architectural style, come into view. The Mahamandir features 8 shikhars, each above a Garbhagruh, and a grand sky-piercing Mahashikhar with 35 layers. This Mahashikhar crowns the main Garbhagruh, which houses the murti of Bhagwan Swaminarayan and Gunatitanand Swami. The Shikhars, inspired by architectural styles dating back to the 5th century, display carvings of Tilak Chandalos, elephants, and murtis with folded hands. 11 Samrans arch over flat ceilings, and 4 Mahasamrans dominate the interior domes, harmonizing architectural beauty with spiritual depth. In summary, the Akshardham Mahamandir's exterior is a blend of art, history, and spirituality. Standing before this landmark, we witness a masterpiece that bridges tradition and innovation, etching stories in stone for generations to come.
Inside and out, anyone that visits Akshardham leaves inspired.
Agree. Let's now take a moment to hear what visitors have said about their experiences seeing Akshardham for the first time in our Voice of Attendees segment.
Have no expectations when you come and just be prepared to be mesmerized. Megha Rao, CEO, Holy Chic. I lost my mom a 1.5 years ago, and my mom was my biggest role model. She was the strongest woman that I've ever known, and a lot of those values have been passed down to me and my daughter. And today I feel like I saw a new definition of what strength really means and what devotion and seva really means. Again, I did not realize that there were so many volunteers involved in making this beautiful, beautiful place. And beyond that, there were so many women. I think about them putting on those pink hats and those boots and really just putting so much work into it, like physical work and mental work, and it really just inspired me to a whole new level. This is my first time here, and as I walk the campus and the premises, it was beyond anything that I had in my mind or what I perceived. I mean, every single detail, down to the carvings, the story, the fact that this is so much more than just a place of worship, that there are so many community elements, so many engagement elements where we can bring in people. And it's almost a form of education to not just Hindus, but people around the world of different backgrounds, ethnicities. To me, that's what really resonated and really stood out.
My name is Randhir Jaiswal. I'm the Consul General of India here in New York. Whenever I visit an Akshardham temple or premises or community, I have a sense of deep surge of positivity, new energy. The way Akshardham presents itself as a spiritual center. It has excellence, it has aesthetics, it has art, it has culture, it has heritage. It's such a beautiful way of presenting India to the world. India is an ancient civilization with all these beautiful attributes, which has to be understood in a deeper manner. And Akshardham and BAPS family does all that in a very meaningful and impactful manner. In some sense, I say that you are the cultural ambassadors of India. All the people who are here, they exude so much of devotion that I'm truly blessed to have that sort of experience.
જે અક્ષરધામ છે ને હિસ્ટોરિકલ લેન્ડમાર્ક છે, સ્થાપત્ય કલાનો એક નમૂનો છે કે જે વિશ્વમાં કોઈ પણ વ્યક્તિ કરી નહીં શકે. કોઈ પણ ગવર્મેન્ટ કે કોઈ પણ સ્ટેટ કે કોઈ પણ કન્ટ્રી this kind of a landmark they could not build. Some miracles happening on this land, a blessing from Lord Swaminarayan and Pramukh Swami. I have visited number of times here. When I see the youngsters, some of the businessmen, some of the doctors coming all over the country and putting their life for the work aside, those are the blessings that we see here. It also gives the blessing to the people who will visit here. Not only Hindus, not only Indians. I believe that all the religion people around the whole world will come here to visit. That is the kind of a spirit and vibration we have. It giving the peace to everyone.
My name is Dipti Vaidya. I am New Jersey's first female Indian American municipal court judge. I'm literally speechless about what an incredible group of dedicated people Akshardham is blessed with. It all seems so surreal to walk through these hallways. It was just this incredible depiction of beauty and peace and serenity. It brought so much peace and tranquility to your mind. And it was almost like, how can a single place just down the street from us be like that? And to think now that my kids will have a place where they can go, they can sit, they can look, they can just quietly be with themselves. It's almost like I couldn't have asked for a better upbringing for them. Even if you're not Indian at all, or you don't come from an Indian background, you recognize beauty. Nothing is unrelatable here.
The structure is so big and grand, and there are thousands and thousands of people. And then you come in and you just become part of that whole. My name is Sumitra Karthikeyan. I currently am the Global Head of Strategy for CIB at JP Morgan Chase. What was very impressive for me all these years, and I saw that firsthand today as well, is no human is small or big, strong or weak. Everyone's equal. But the power magnifies when you're together, because individually, and lots of people came and spoke about their stories today, individually you may feel you're not capable of something, or that you face challenges that you may not be able to overcome yourself. Coming together in a place like this and seeing so many people who have come through the same journey and feel that sense of community, I think gives you groundedness that's very, very important.
As we continue our journey through the Akshardham Spotlight, there's a special event that truly embodies the spirit of unity and togetherness.
That's right, Rocky. Today we had the privilege of being a part of the Celebrating Harmony program. It wasn't just any event. It was a coming together of a diverse group of faiths and religions all under one roof.
From mutual prayers to leaders from various faiths sharing messages of peace, love, and unity, today was a testament to the power of how unity can emerge from diversity.
Rocky, let's take our viewers on this profound journey of unity in diversity as we look back at the highlights from the Celebrating Harmony program.
When we foster a sense of harmony and community amongst different religious faiths, we can work towards peace and social stability. To paraphrase Pramukh Swami Maharaj, when people of different religions come together, listen to one another, and appreciate the richness of each other's beliefs, it builds bridges that overcome our differences.
हम एक हैं, एकता है शक्ति हमारी,
एकता है शक्ति हमारी,
इष्ट एक है गुरुदेव एक है,
इष्ट एक गुरुदेव एक है, एक धर्म के हम व्रतधारी, यही एकता है शक्ति हमारी, हम एक हैं, एकता है शक्ति हमारी, एकता है शक्ति हमारी।
हमें बहुत अंतर में आनंद होता है, क्योंकि विश्व में सब जो धर्म है सब एक ही है, सत्य एक है, जो इटर्नल ट्रूथ है वो एक है, और विप्रा मीन्स learned people, they describe in their different ways, but the ultimate truth is one, and that is God. भगवान में जो अपनी श्रद्धा बढ़नी और अपना जीवन सार्थक जो करना, वह आहार विहार की शुद्धि से ही होता है।
Today we are truly fortunate to be in the presence of so many spiritual representatives. Each of our distinguished guests represents a faith and social service organization that is working to better the lives of the entire country by improving the lives of each individual. And that is one of the reasons why we are all gathered here today, to show the tens of thousands of people watching live that yes, we can live together, we can work together, we can pray together, and yes, we can truly be happy together. Today, as the convener of this historic assembly, I would like to request Shri Bhava Jain to present our keynote address.
Today, when we are saying we are gathered here to celebrate faith, it's not just interfaith dialogue. What is important is that we can recognize each other, see each other, and not just respect, as Prabhu Swamiji reminded us at the United Nations. He said, we must love each other. Tolerance is not enough, he said. He said, we need to accept, we need to respect. Only then we can have harmony amongst the faiths of the world.
Today, I would like to request Representative Coughlin to address our assembly.
All of us are proud of our heritage and our culture. And it's the opportunity
to bring those together and to form one unified community, a special place where we care and appreciate and respect and work together is something that is truly remarkable.
I would now like to request Rabbi Kornsgold to address the assembly.
That's really what today is all about, that we are on this planet together and that we need to work together to make the world a better place, that there is more that unites us than divides us, and we have to take those things that unite us, work together, strive, and work to make the world a better place in which to live.
एकता में बल अनंत कोई तोड़ सके ना, एकता की धारा को कोई मोड़ सके ना,
एकता की धारा को कोई मोड़ सके ना। हम युवकों के आज हृदय से हृदय मिले हैं, लेकर एक सुगंध अनेकों फूल खिले हैं।
किसी एक ही फूल से खिलती नहीं है कोई फुलवारी।
एकता है शक्ति हमारी।
I would like to request Bishop Darren Moore to address the assembly.
This monument that has been erected, the wonderful way in which the architects have given so much detail is awe-inspiring. But what makes this powerful most of all is the people who are part of this great movement. Thank you for the amazing, amazing hospitality.
Today, I would like to request His Grace, Bishop Athenagoras, to address the assembly.
In the boundless tapestry of creation, we are called to recognize and celebrate the diverse ways in which humanity seeks to connect with the divine. The beauty of faith and worship is a reflection of the divine's infinite wisdom and love. This Hindu temple represents a sacred space where individuals gather in devotion, seeking spiritual fulfillment and understanding through prayer and worship and dialogue. May this unique piece of Indian art stand as a testament to our common humanity, and may its sacred halls be a place where hearts are uplifted and souls find solace.
I would now like to request the Venerable Yahoah to briefly address the assembly.
Dear honors, master brothers and sisters, good evening. It's our honor to appreciate in this activity on behalf of Master Guangquan, President of the China Buddhist Association of the U.S.
I would now like to request Pujya Brahmavihari Swami to share with us his experience and wisdom to help us go deeper into the eternal messages of our gurus.
On this evening, I wanted to emphasize that God is smiling from the heavens above. Why, you may ask me? Because God, our Creator, is a God of harmony. If God did not believe in harmony, He would have created just one flower with one color. Because He has created billions of flowers with millions of colors, God believes in harmony. We believe that the essence of religion is harmony. And this forms the core belief of Hindu Dharma, Sanatan Dharma, that the essence of all religions is harmony. There is a beautiful Sanskrit core value, Ekam Sat Vipraha Bahudha Vadanti. God is one, and the wise call Him by many names. We may be birds of different feathers and different flights, but we all belong to the same nest, this earth and our spiritual home. Bhagavan Swaminarayan said our love should not be just limited to our followers. Our love should extend to people of other faiths. Our love should extend to people of no faith. Our love should extend to nature and creation. When our love becomes as large as the universe becomes a part of our hearts. This is the message we should go out with again and again. This Akshardham, it stands for the largest heart you can ever have, which welcomes one and all without the distinction of color, race, religion, caste, or country. It is the abode of God, which really promises greater peace and harmony.
रजकण मिल मिल के पर्वत बनता है बूंद बूंद जुड़ जुड़ के सागर बनता है.
Now I would like to request the Sufi Imam Faisal Abdul Rauf to address the assembly.
Hindu tradition is an ancient one, and your insistence on maintaining your architectural and cultural tradition of building this Mahamandir as a traditional stone temple made of millions of pieces of handcraft limestone and marble is a powerful witness to your insistence on maintaining what is important and internal and eternal to your tradition and translating it and conveying it to the modern world in the here and now.
I would now like to request Rabbi David Levy to address the assembly.
My friends, shalom and namaste. I am honored to be here to represent American Jewish Committee and our Jewish community at this celebration of interfaith harmony, in celebration of the dedication of this incredible, awe-inspiring Akshardham Mahamandir. I wish the entire BAPS fraternity Mazal Tov, Abhidandan, and congratulations.
I would now like to request Swami Govindadev Giriji Maharaj to address the assembly.
We do the darshan of the temple. When we see the temple, it's really speaking architectural miracle. It's cultural monument. But really speaking, it is the embodiment of all Hindu values. And when I call Hindu values, they are all humanitarian values. They have been expressed here through every stone of the temple. We should thank Akshardham for giving us the darshan of this galaxy of great saints here. And today, they are speaking the same language. They are speaking the language of love. They are speaking the language of harmony. They are speaking the language of universal brotherhood. And therefore, I bow down to all of them. I worship them. And I expect that this should infiltrate, this should percolate within our lives, our followers, and the whole humanity.
I would now like to request Elder Buckner to address the assembly.
As I entered this beautiful location and I looked at the spires and we were told of what they represent, the ornate architecture, but most importantly, the effort and the artistic design that draws the eyes to see light, I started to recognize that I was looking heavenward. I was doing exactly what a temple should do. It should turn me to God. It should help me see that. I felt at home today. I honor you. I celebrate this magnificent location. We in our own faith are temple-building people. We believe in the sanctity of sacred spaces and sacred places.
I would now like to request Sant Baba Daljit Singh to address the assembly.
This day is very unique for us. What I'm looking here, heaven on the earth. Unity in diversity, that's the law of nature. It's also the theme of the faith, every faith. Vasudeva Kutumbakam, same. Ek Pita, ek Uske Hum Barik.
I would now like to ask everyone to join me in warmly welcoming Congressman Matt Cartwright, who proudly represents Pennsylvania's 8th Congressional District.
Members of this wonderful congregation, I'm Congressman Matt Cartwright, and it is my honor to be among you this evening. When I see people who are part of the 12,000 volunteers who built this magnificent temple, it teaches me a lot about volunteerism. It teaches me a lot about working together. We have learned much from our Indian friends and people of Indian descent, and we have more to learn yet. I'm Congressman Matt Cartwright from Scranton, Pennsylvania. It's a pleasure to be with you. Thank you.
Jagat Guru Shri 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 Dr. Nirmal Anandanath Mahaswamiji, the 72nd Pontiff of the Sri Adi Junjungiri Mahasamat Mart, to address the Assembly.
It gives me an immense pleasure to be present on this occasion. Having built more than 1,000 temples across the world, today's temple inauguration is not just an addition, rather it is a crown and the grand addition to the entire galaxy of the temples built by Swaminarayan temples. Vivekananda rightly said, life is very short. All the vanities of the world are transient. He only lives who will live for others. Rest are more dead than alive. Today, all the great saints of Swaminarayan Sampradaya, they have been living even after they have left their physical frame. Through their service, we are going to remember, world is going to remember for their service, for encouraging more and more service to be rendered to the society.
First, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to all of the faith leaders present for accepting our invitation and gracing this occasion. My humblest pranams तमाम पूज्य धर्म गुरुओं ने आदरपूर्वक प्रणाम Christian, Muslim, Jewish, Buddhist, Jain, Sikh, Hindu, and many other faiths leaders have blessed this assembly. Our spiritual guru, Pramukh Sai Maharaj, used to say, Paraspar Priti Prasrave Te Dharma. Religion and spirituality spread love and respect amongst all. That was his life's motto. Our Shastras say, Vasudeva Kutumbakam. The whole universe is one family. We are all connected to one another. We are all God's children. If we come together and unite, then we can make miracles. Samti chamatkar sase. Samti chamatkar sarajase. All the great founders of various faiths have conveyed the same message of love, harmony and compassion. Bada dharmo એકબીજા પ્રત્યે આદર અને પ્રેમ રાખવાનું શીખવે છે. બધા ધર્મો એકબીજા પ્રત્યે આદર અને પ્રેમ રાખવાનું શીખવે છે. We share the same sky, the same earth, we breathe the same air, drink the same water, and we are all God's children. This is the message of Akshardham. We share the same sky, the same earth, we breathe the same air, drink the same water, and we are all God's children. This is the message of Akshardham. Bhagwan Swaminarayan gave the same message. He used to say that unity is God's power. Therefore, anything can be achieved with unity. We pray to Bhagwan Swaminarayan that we all get the strength to imbibe and spread these values of love, unity and harmony, and make this circle of unity bigger and better. We are very grateful to all the faith leaders that have given their valuable time, shown love towards us, and expressed their feelings about universal harmony. I can never forget this event and the support of all the faith leaders. I cannot thank you all enough with words. I cannot thank you all enough with words. But I offer my heartfelt pranam and namaskar to everyone.
You can catch more stories about our events and volunteers on the BAPS social media channels.
Whether it's Instagram, X, Facebook, YouTube, Medium, or LinkedIn, dive deeper, engage with our content, and share your own Akshardham moments.
What a day from morning till night. So, Rocky, I think that's a wrap for our spotlight today.
Thank you for watching the Akshardham Spotlight. Join us again next time as we continue to explore and celebrate this landmark location and event.
Namaste and Jai Swaminarayan.